back to back to back, and now we're on video number 4. That is 8. 4. I can count. Hi, my name is Sandy. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're coming back, if you're part of the family. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and make sure to give it a thumbs up. So today we're going to be talking about entryways and 4 things you must have for your entryway. An entryway is not to be confused with a mudroom. A mudroom is different, and I'll get into that in the video as I go through the items. But an entryway is literally the entry into your house, the front door, not like the kitchen door, the garage door, or the other doors that some people will use on a regular basis when you live there. But the entry is where your guests would be coming in as well. So the first must-have for your entryway is a mirror. This is non-negotiable. You need a mirror for your entryway. If you have a small entryway, it's gonna make it look bigger. And even if you have a sizable entryway, it will help you to check yourself before you leave the house, okay? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. You don't want lipstick in your teeth. You don't wanna have accidentally left the house in your head wrap, which I have never done, ever. A mirror just makes it feel more open, and it's a nice finishing, and it's also a focal point in there as well. If you're not going to have a work of art, or if you are choosing between art and a mirror, you can have a mirror that's kind of like shattered or has mercury glass or something, so it kind of doubles as artwork and a mirror. The second thing you need is a console table. Console tables are just nifty. I have another video on console tables if you want to check that out, and just places that you can put them. But an entryway, I think, is an ideal place because entryways generally are not significantly large, and even if they are, you don't want a giant table in the middle of your walkway unless you have a foyer, but that's a different video. Console table is just the perfect place to come in the room, set down all your knickknacks, set your keys, your mail, your keys, your mail, if you want to stuff some shoes underneath, if your entryway, for instance, doubles as a mud room. And let me further explain the mud room thing. I'll take this time to do that now. A mud room generally is where you come in with your dirty shoes, your dirty boots, and you have your coat and your umbrella is wet and all that kind of stuff. And if you are lucky enough that you have 2 entry points like in your house, your mudroom is gonna have all the hooks for your coats and stuff. I don't like to hang coats in the entryway if you can avoid it, because I think it looks cluttered. But if you can't, and if you're able to keep them all together, it looks fine when people just have regular hooks or just a regular coat rack, but normally the coat rack turns into like the everything rack, and people just hang a bunch of things. If you have self-control and can make sure it doesn't get cluttered, then perfectly fine to hang coats and sweaters or scarves or hats there. But if you're someone who it's gonna get out of hand and you want those tucked away in a closet or in the mudroom area, where it really doesn't matter if anybody sees it because it's just what the family's using. The kids are coming in from football practice and they're really smelly and they're putting their cleats and other things there, or your husband came in from work and he has his boots and all this other stuff, or you know, girl power, okay? Maybe you came in from work and your boots are dirty and you need to set them down. So if you're gonna do that, a console, if you have to be your entryway, a console table that has maybe some kind of storage underneath or a console cabinet will be perfect for that. And if you have to, like I said, hang things or just put your knickknacks down or mail, or if you want to lean your mirror up against it if you don't want to have your mirror nailed to the wall. Console tables are just great for everything. Another must-have for your entryway is a lamp. So not everyone has sconces in their entryway, and sometimes even if you do, outlets, well, not outlets, but the wall switch will be inconveniently placed. Like when you're, for instance, when you're upstairs in your house and you want to turn off the hallway light, but it's not like right next to the door, so you have to go across the hall just to turn off the hallway light, and then because you're scared of the dark like me, you like haul ass to your bedroom because you're concerned that the minute you turn the lights off, all the monsters are gonna come and get you. No? Just me? Okay. A lamp on your console table is just gonna be great. You walk in, you know exactly where it is, you check it on, or if the lamp has the switch that's on the floor, which is great, you just come in and you step on it, and that way you have immediate lighting when you enter your space. So this is great if you don't have a foyer light, if you don't have sconces, a floor lamp or a table lamp will be great. So the 4th thing I think you must have for an entryway is a designated space for mail. Now I know you're thinking, I said you could use a console table to put mail in, and you can, but I think you should have either something, some people have like the mail thing adhered to their wall, like nailed to the wall, and they just put the mail in there. Or you can have like a designated box or tray or something that you put the mail on on top of the console table. Because what will happen if you do not have a designated space for mail on top of the table is you'll just throw mail everywhere, and then it'll just pile up and it'll get garbagey and it won't look nice if you don't have like a contained area to put it in. So a place for your mail is a must-have. So those are your must-haves for your entryway. Go forth and have beautiful entryways into your house that are nice and organized and a good place to check your hair before you leave the house. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. But if you like it, put a ring on it, subscribe. Go ahead, right there. See, you just did it. Fantastic. Bye.